Hey, it's Sam. Welcome back to JR Brick Builders. And in today's video, I finally am going to be finishing the Jurassic Park T-Rex Rampage set. The kids have talked me into it. We've got some free time this afternoon, so we're going to be building it, and we will finish it in this video. I've got a lot of pieces left to put on it, but we're going to get it done, and I cannot wait to see what this thing looks like finished. This bad boy is really coming along. He's missing a few key pieces, you might be able to tell, but we have spent the better part of 2 afternoons building him so far. We've got the body done, the legs done, the feet, and now we will be moving on to the tail first, and then we'll move on to the head. But this thing is amazing. It is quite large. I have pretty big hands, and this thing is huge. You can move it up and down on its legs like that, and there's actually like a whole gear system inside each leg that gives it some resistance and everything, so it's really sturdy. This neck will actually click up and down into a few different positions here, so it can be really steep, or you can kind of bend it down. Looks like that's about the lowest it goes is straight. These arms articulate, and there are a couple of rubbery claws. Those are like rubbery pieces there on each hand. And you can really move the angle of this arm. It's on 2 ball joints, so you can really move it to whatever angles you want. I thought that this kind of looked the most natural, being down in like that. So now we're going to start working on the tail and the head. I've got a little bit of time here actually by myself in the house, which is rare these days, but I've got a little bit of time, so I'm going to start working on all of the other parts. I think we can get the T-Rex done today, and it will be finished by the end of this video. Okay, you ready for this? I finished the first instruction book. That does the whole T-Rex. Oh, there's the Lego Ideas book. Haven't finished that set yet. But here is the T-Rex. It is fantastic. It's very posable. In fact, you can even make it do some weird things if you want to, like spread its toes wide out. I don't know why you would do that. But it's pretty posable, but it's not very playable. And the only reason for that is, although it's very sturdy to sit up and have, standing somewhere on a shelf looking awesome, it's not that sturdy when you actually start trying to play with it. I just noticed that these things, the claws on the toes fall off all the time. These little like ramps up his leg, they want to fall off all the time. So it's very sturdy. I mean, I can shake this table, it's not going to fall over. But to actually get your hands on it and play with it, it will start to fall over a little bit. But I love how this T-Rex looks. 3 different positions here for the mouth. The head actually goes up and down. You can pose that. You can pose him, standing, or he can bend all the way down, and he'll stand there by himself, even if you've got him at an extreme angle like that. The tail does not go up and down, except for this last little part of the tail here does. The rest of it just goes side to side, but it's a very fluid motion until you rip part of the tail off. Okay, take 2 on that. But yeah, the tail actually does, every single one of these joints is a ball joint that moves. But it's multiple ball joints in one, so it can't flex, like I said, up and down, only side to side. But you can pose it any way that you want like that. Very, very cool set. The only thing that I will say about this set that I really don't like about it, let me raise his head up here a little bit so you can see this. His tongue is very cartoony. Now, the nice thing is, you might be looking at that and going, well, that's not so bad. That's technically not his tongue. His tongue is this little See if I can get it down here. I've got it tucked away up inside of there because it looks so bad. Here we go. His tongue is this little red tail snake thing. And the idea is that it's very, you know, posable and you can move it around. But to me, let's get down here and look at it. Doesn't that look kind of cartoony? Just not a big fan of that. For me, the nice thing is you can tuck it away up in the roof of his mouth and then you're just left with that. That looks way better, I think. That snake piece tongue, it's just kind of weird looking. Love the eyes though. Those look at that. He's about to eat you can just tell. Very cool set. Now let's take a look at him compared to the Jurassic, or not the Jurassic Park, but the, I keep wanting to say that, the Lego Ideas Dinosaur Fossils T-Rex, because we have that finished right here, and we'll put them side by side. I love this T-Rex, I really do, and I thought when I built it that it was a really great size, but look at the size difference in the two of those. I mean, it's crazy. Like, you could almost fit this one's head inside of that one. Let's grab a mini figure just so you can see it in scale with a minifig. All right, I got this minifigure here. This is the one from the Dinosaur Fossils set. So this is like the, I don't know if he's an archaeologist, a paleontologist, a museum curator. I'm not sure what he's supposed to be, but cool looking minifigure. Anyways, this will give you an idea for scale. Let's set him down on there and show you. He looks really, really perfect in scale, I think, with this one. He is seriously undersized with the Jurassic Park T-Rex. I mean, look at that. You could literally fit 2 minifigures in the mouth of this T-Rex. So I would say, if anything, just being such a fan of dinosaurs, that the Jurassic Park T-Rex is actually not minifigure scale. It would be a little bit too big. I mean, the guy could eat like 10 minifigs and still be hungry. This would be closer to real minifig scale for a T-Rex. But still, that looks amazing.
Okay.
When we build our Lego sets, we like to play with them. We don't just set them on a shelf.
All of the trash is gone. We picked up the trash. All the trash is gone. We are now killing the dinosaurs.
Oh my goodness.
Whee! I'm going for a way to walk. I'm going for a way to walk. Oh, I just lost.
Now that the T-Rex is done, you might be wondering, how much is left of that set to build? Well, a lot. There's a gallon bag, a couple of smaller bags, 2 more gallon bags. We've got to build the entire fence. Here we go. We got to build all that, the whole fence that goes behind him with all that greenery. And then obviously we have the minifigs and a minifig stand to put together as well. So there's a lot still left to go. So thanks so much for watching JR Brick Builders. And if you liked this video, leave a like on it and make sure you subscribe to our channel if you're not already. And in a future video, we will be working on and finishing the gate that goes with this set. In another future video, at some point, we'll actually finish the Triceratops that goes with this set, because we still have that yet to do. We've got a lot of projects going. In fact, we still have this project going, because although the book is done, we haven't finished the actual stories on the inside of it. So we've got a lot of Lego projects going on right now. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss them. Thank you so much for watching.